What's up, guys? BenSamulakTV here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking time to check out this video. Yes, I've been feeling like I'm having some success with this. As getting into Neville Goddard a little bit, watching some videos, and I just think that overall, like I said in my previous videos, is I'm not a disciple of Neville Goddard. So sorry if you want to pick apart what I say, but on the other hand, I do feel like just getting exposed to different people's philosophies, ideas, thoughts, and it's just very interesting how you can, pick and little here, a little there, and it could help you still. So I do, if you haven't heard of Neville Goddard, you can look it up, but basically it's his philosophy is, what he got from, somebody else taught him is it's you're going to sleep feeling as if you've already accomplished what you wanted. So if you want $1 million, you're going to sleep with the feeling that you already have it. And you're kind of tricking your subconscious into believing that it's already accomplished. So then it goes ahead and has to, get you to be in that state in reality. So using your imagination, using your feeling to get you to where you want to be, to assume that it's already happened. So that's what you're doing, is you're not just setting a goal to where you want to be. You're not just thinking positive, or not like The Secret, where you're just being positive and thinking of what you want in the future. It's already happened. So the way I explain it, and like I said, I've been feeling like I've been seeing some differences definitely in my life. And it could be, I mean, anytime I find something new on the internet to revitalize, recharge, refocus, reset me onto my goals and my path, it can always be helpful. So in that sense, this is kind of the new thing that I've discovered and been trying to apply it, which has given me another way to pick up where I've left off. Or sometimes you learn something new and you have some strong success in your life, but then you kind of feel like you might go backwards a little or what have you. But that this just getting the whole thing for me is, it's almost like you've gone to sleep, you've impressed upon your subconscious what you believe, what you are assuming has already happened. Whether it's I have this new house, I'm already living in it. You're imagining yourself, that you're already there as you fall asleep. And it's just, you believe in your mind and your heart it's true. And that I mean, to me, that is faith in a way. Like, and I know Neville Goddard brings in the Bible many times, and I don't agree with everything that he says, but it's very interesting too when you think of this philosophy and how you see it in the Bible. It is true. It's faith. Faith is the things hoped for, the things not seen, right? The substantiation of things hoped for, the things that aren't seen. But it's the substantiation of these things. These things, you're believing something, you're hoping and believing that this is the reality that you want to have happen, and then eventually it's substantiated, it becomes the reality. And that's kind of what this is you're assuming and believing with faith in your heart that this is the reality that's already happened, and it's there. And then your subconscious then kicks in and helps you to get to that, to where you assume you already are, just to make up the difference, I guess. So, and I see it as, at least personally, like going to the gym. And I came back from the gym yesterday, and I've been hitting it so much harder lately. And it's so weird because when you already assume you're already in that fit shape and you're already there, it's like you have this, it's almost like, to me, it's like the avatar, our avatar is just now going along with the plan, with what you've already seen, and it has to kind of catch up to where you assume you already are. So you start to find out that it's almost like your avatar got an upgrade, when you went to sleep assuming this reality that's already, you believe is already there. You're imagining what it's like when you're in shape and when you have the nice house, and it's already, you're telling yourself it's already there. I have it, I'm feeling it, I'm going to sleep with a feeling and imagination that's already done. Then it's almost like your avatar gets an upgrade, and you start to like, and that's the thing, is I've said this in my last video, and someone commented, got like mad at me, like, that's not what Neville Goddard teaches. And I don't care. It's like, you still have to get there. Okay. So there's a lack, and you want to get here, and you're right here. So there has to be, you have to catch up to that spot. You have to get there. And the reason why you had never have gotten there, according to what, Goddard's philosophy, is like you've always been imagining and thinking and feeling the opposite of what you've wanted. And so that's why your subconscious has been always fighting against what, what the things you wanted, because you've always been focusing and thinking about and feeling that the things that are not, what you don't want to happen, and these things are happening. So you get an upgrade in your avatar starts to now get into gear and starts to now do what it's supposed to do. And like I said, so you can feel and imagine all you want, but it's like your subconscious needs to get you to that level, so you'll start to feel like yourself acting and moving and doing things that you didn't typically do. And so you're starting to be different, because your subconscious believes that when you've implanted in it this reality that you're imagining and believing and having faith and strong feeling that it's already there, your subconscious says, okay, sure, that this is the reality, that it doesn't know the difference between the reality that's this physical and what we imagine in our mind. Like, many times it's so, it's like it can become your subconscious, can just be tricked, I guess, whatever. So I start to see myself work out harder, and I'm working out every day now. And it's like, and I did get job opportunities opened up. So in that sense, it's not magic. That's what I think some people don't understand. Like, they're just waiting on their couch watching TV, falling asleep, dreaming that they're a rich millionaire. They're saying to themselves, I'm already rich, and I have this relationship, and I have this, and I have that. That's great, but your subconscious then starts to act, and the physical, or I'm just calling it an avatar, is needs to now get into gear, gets an upgrade and starts to live in a higher level of consciousness than it used to. And then you will eventually, your body will catch up with your subconscious mind and get to where you want to be, where you're already imagining you are. So that's all I can explain it is. It's, yeah, you could win the lottery in a sense. Certain things can come to you like overnight or just in an instant, but some of the real changes that need to take place we're going to take time. They're going to take time, and that's the difference. Is people are going to see it and just be able to explain to you, no, you just started working out harder, you just started eating better, you just started, you got a different job that paid you more, that's why you. And they're going to explain it away, but you're going to be able to say, no, this is what I implanted in my subconscious, and it came into being, it happened just like I imagined, just like I felt and had faith that was going to happen. So, but you're gonna have to go through the struggles and go through the hardships, but the thing is your avatar is now gonna be okay with it. It's gonna actually feel like this is normal for me. This is my path. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if you want to be in shape and be strong like someone else, like you see someone, I want to be like that person. They had to go through a lot of hardships and sufferings and pain to get to that point. We just see the finished product and we think, yeah, I want to be that. Well, be careful what you put in your subconscious, because once you do and you believe it and you have faith that it's already happened, you assume that it's done, then your subconscious is going to take over and get ready. You better believe you're going to have to go through that same process that person did to get where they did. There's no magic pill. Okay. You can win the lottery, but you can also lose that money overnight because you weren't the person that was made to manage and maintain that money. That's why a lot of people who win the lottery lose it very fast. But if you go through the process and your subconscious takes you through the steps that it needs to take you through to get you to the reality of what you already are assuming has happened and is already assumed is already the reality, the avatar has to go through it. The avatar has to be upgraded. And now, but the difference is now, instead of you being a secondary role in the movie of your life, you're now the main character again. You become the main character in your life as well as in life in this outward realm that you're helping to create now. You see all these people, you look around at these starring roles in this life and you see who they are, and they stand out. These people have decided and have believed and have implanted in their subconscious this is who they want to be, and they get there. And either you're going to be a secondary role having other people's dreams and imaginations influence you to help them get to where they need to be, or you're going to be someone who takes control and starts to take control and lets your subconscious get you to where you want to be, not where you don't want to be. So it seems pretty obvious, it seems pretty simple, but most people we're not doing it, until I really got into Neville Goddard's philosophy and started looking into it. I could say like my mindset is definitely has changed, and even the way I think and try to imagine and try to believe and try to have faith and try to put what I'm putting into my subconscious. I've taken a lot more control, and I'm a lot more intentional about what I'm doing and thinking, because I see how much it's affecting me. And it is I'm changing now. It's you'll see it along this journey. I think, like I said, I see changes within even the last couple months of me doing this. And it's, like we said, people could look at me outwardly and say, oh, you can explain what's happening, you can explain it. But I know within, like, I know what I've done, and how this is change, how it's changing me. Of course, it's all, to me, I'm a man of faith. It's all through the through my faith in God and through the faith. But all that, to me, it doesn't, when you read the Bible, it doesn't go against that. So some of these philosophies and things, they've stemmed out of and they become their own philosophies, but without God and without the reality that he brings to all this, it's kind of all, it can all be kind of pointless in a way, because yeah, you can imagine and dream and have this great life, but we're all still going to die. So in that sense, there has to be something even higher than that. And so all this is going to work together, not just for us, but for the I guess the higher purpose, the divine purpose that's there, even outside of just what we want, the divine goal, the divine purpose that's outside of just our own little life, that we need to be part of as well. So we've upgraded our, our avatar, as we've uplifted our consciousness. All this is not just for us in the end to have a better life just for ourselves, but it's for us to plug into being part of something that's even bigger, that's been created and designed and we've been placed into. So that's a whole nother thing. But I do feel like this philosophy, it doesn't go against the Bible. It doesn't go against anything like that. And to me, it's helping me, my human practical life. And I'll leave you with what Jim Rohn said, because it's funny too. I listen to a lot of these guys, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, some of these guys, and you listen to them, and after I've been, kind of uplifted my subconsciousness, and like I said, I got to upgrade my avatar. It's like I'm hearing things differently, and I'm listening to these people, and it's making sense. Like he said, like, yeah, there's pain. No matter what, there's pain. We're gonna have pain. There's two paths of pain. One path is the pain of not doing what we were supposed to. So we have pain of suffering loss, pain of and he said, like, to be a millionaire, to become rich is not, it's easy. He said it's easy, okay, but it's easy because you can do it. It's something you can do. That's his definition of easy. So there's two paths. It's easy to go the path, because either way it's going to be pain. So just think of it that way. So if you can do it, then and there's pain involved, it's still easy. But do the path of the pain that's going to lead you to where you want to be, not where you don't want to be. So you can have pain in, let's say yesterday I wanted to go to McDonald's after I worked out. I just a strong craving to go get a Big Mac and some fries, and I could hear Jim Rohn's voice saying, like, you can, if it's, you can, it's easy if you can do it. So I told myself I cannot go to McDonald's at this period. So it is easy, for me to be able to have the pain of not, there's the pain of not getting McDonald's, but then, and it can lead me to success, though, because it's something I can do, not going to McDonald's. So it's easy to him in his mind because he can do it. So there's a lot of things that we can't, that are out of our control, but if it's in your control and you can do it, then it's something easy that can get you to becoming successful and become someone who can, achieve great things in your life. So the other path would have been, I would have went to McDonald's, and I could eat at that, and that would have been, that's something I could have did as well, as that's easy. But what path would have that led me to? There's pain involved in that path as well. The pain of getting, sicker and getting a little more overweight and getting heavier, and having to not, the pain of regret of not getting to where I want to be, and the goals that I have for myself, and that I've already, like I said, I've already implanted in my subconscious, and see myself. And it's like, it's all working together, though, to get me to where I need to be, to where I've already assumed it, where I'm already at. And so it's very interesting the way your brain starts to think, and how things start to come in, that, like I said, even that I'm getting all these things into me and hearing these things. It's like when you've implanted this stuff into your subconscious, the things that you want, that you believe have already happened. With faith, you're believing and assuming with great feeling that, and imagining where you're at, these things to start to open up and they start to happen. So that's the magic, that's the, I should say, magical part, or that's the part that just happens naturally, that happens through your subconscious working for you. But I still have to make the choice and go through one of the pains of life. There's still going to be pain through this. Okay, that's what people have to understand. So if you're not getting to where you want to be, to what you are, if it's not working for you, it's possibly, think about, you have to work with it. Okay, you have to work with it. That's the whole key, is what you've implanted in your subconscious is going to do the job, but you can't fight against it. It's going to be painful, possibly, most likely it will be, because you're implanting in your subconscious a higher level of living, that to get there, you're going to have to pay a price. It's going to cost something. So because of that, it's going to be hard, and it's going to potentially have some pain involved, but in the end, that pain will bring you to your goal and success. Okay, but there is another path. You can fight against your subconscious because you don't want to have the path of that pain, and you rather have the easy road, and sit on the couch, or skip the workout, or not go to work, or whatever. And you can have the easy path and just feel like, I'm just going to fight my subconscious, even though it's giving me the opportunities. I'm going to go the other path, and there's still going to be pain, though, involved, and regret. So in the in the long run. So that's it. Hopefully that helped, and I'm going to keep on giving you guys some updates as I go through, this path and journey, and if I discover any other helpful things that are going to continue to help me to get to where I need to be, I'll share that as well. But thanks for tuning in, guys. BenSamulakTV. Hopefully that helped. Always be sure to subscribe, and leave a comment if you like, and appreciate all your time, and see you guys next time. BenSamulakTV. Bye.